Ciao, hello, hi everyone. At the beginning it's always like, I don't know if I'm talking alone or anything, but that's great, that's great. Do you hear me? Do you see me? Let me know. It feels a little bit awkward speaking alone. I have a birthday hat. Why? You're not alone, thank you. I have a birthday hat because I was at the birthday dinner and I had to leave because of the live. To my defense, I was invited to the birthday after I scheduled the live and I said it in a million videos. So now I'm here, but the birthday is literally like 2 floors down, so I can just go back once the live is done. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna play Black Sonata today, in case it wasn't clear, since I said it a million times also. We're gonna play with the Strange Shadows expansion, which is one of the 2 expansions that are out for Black Sonata, but I only own this one. And we're gonna play for sure with the Ferryman module, which is apparently kind of a nightmare for some of you, but I have tried it once, so let's see if I got super lucky. I played with the Ferryman and the Darkest Ladies, and I don't know, it was kind of mind-blowing how fast. In 4 clues I got who was the Darkest Lady. I got super lucky with the clues that I got, so that was good. I don't think we're gonna be that lucky today, to be honest. So the Ferryman didn't really impact me too much. I didn't even go throughout the city too much. But we're gonna talk about this new module anyways. I know it's not very in theme with Shakespeare, the birthday hat, but you know, it's something. I also have some lovely spritz. It looks a little bit weird because of the green screen behind it, so it kind of looks a little bit brownish, but I'm a little bit. With the hat you could be Help from Midsummer Night. What is Midsummer Night? Notte di mezz'estate. Is that a musical? I translated in Italian because Kumagoro is Italian. I don't get the reference, but it's fine. Anyways, cool. I think we can start looking at the board and oh, maybe a couple of updates. I don't know if anybody cares, but I'm gonna I'm gonna be on holiday, so you're not gonna have videos for a while. I mean, for like at least a couple of weeks, and after that I'm gonna have a lot of videos to oh yeah, that's a Shakespeare thing. So, oh yeah, because the people at the birthday dinner, they're watching me from the TV, and Beta, who was supposed to be at the birthday party, but she's in Brussels instead, she's telling me. Redazione downstairs is also still my friends from downstairs. I'm so all my friends are watching. Hello, bye, hi. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not gonna be here for a couple of weeks, so you're not gonna have videos, but you're gonna have shorts, reels on Instagram. I'm gonna activate my Instagram. You're gonna have my TikTok, Facebook, the same reels everywhere, the same shorts everywhere, so don't get too excited. I actually kind of activated my Instagram. I started doing some stories on there just to chat about the games that I played. For example, I played Deep Regrets yesterday, and I gave some first impressions. It's gonna go in the highlights in case the stories expire after one day, but they're gonna be the highlights. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, the thing is the link is gonna be in the description of this video anyways. And that's it. Yeah, there's a lot of it. No, there's like 2 Italians, and then it is like two Catalans and 1 French. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be on holiday. Actually, I'm gonna go to Egypt. Let's see if I manage to do a vlog after that. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a travel vlog. We'll see. If I get too cringe, I don't do it. Because I get cringed out by only doing the reels, Instagram or whatever. No sweets, not for now, no. I have a lot of international friends. I don't have a lot of Swedish friends. You met Johanna, on my channel. We play Dice Throne together, and we're gonna play a lot of games after we come back. I'm gonna get some games. We're gonna play some games from Plate Games. They're gonna send me some cute little games. It's Penguin Party and also Ada's Library that are kind of older games. And then they're also gonna send me like 2 newer games. One is Meow Meow Dice, and the other one, I don't remember the name, but it's something with a code and decrypting a code. So we're gonna play this in 2, hopefully. And also we're gonna play Kimfire Delve together for sure, because also Incredible Dreams is sent me Kimfire Delve. But Kimfire Delve was already scheduled because I love that game. We played it already a million times before I even know that Incredible Dreams was sending me the games. While the other games that the Plate is sending me, I don't know them yet. I started them when they asked me to choose some games, and they look super cool. So I'm excited to try, but they're like smaller games, so faster, smaller games. So it's good to have some of those. I don't have many of those in the collection. But yeah. Anyways, let's start. Let's start playing, I guess. Here we are. Oh, do you see me? I don't see myself in the corner down. So if anything happens, please let me know. There's the phone in front of my face, so I don't see it. I played Kimfire Delve 3 weeks ago. So I played it 3 times already with Johanna because she has 2 packs. She has Callus Lab and not the Vainglory Grotto, but the other one. We lost the first 2 times, but really bad. And the 3rd time we won, but with a special Callus Lab kind of card, event card. So we never really fought the boss, and fighting the boss in that game is super hard. So we're gonna see how we do on camera. Probably very bad, but it's fine. It's good that some games are a little bit challenging. What did you think about Kimfire Delve, and which one did you play? Okay, we are in London. Hello, here we are. So today we're gonna be playing for sure with the Ferryman module, but I wanted to like kind of make a poll about which other modules do you want me to include. Now, the polls on YouTube are a little bit weird, but let's see. I hope you're not gonna ask me to include like too hard stuff, because that's gonna be something. But I'm gonna add as option Darkest Ladies. Then I'm gonna add as option the tarot cards, my beloved tarot cards. Then I'm gonna add the indirections, but we're only gonna play with the not the compass indirections, because I cannot play with those. I'm gonna let you know why. And we have also the Blazonry. I already included the extra fog cards, and yeah, I think these are all the modules. I think there is another module. No, I think these are all the modules, I guess. So yeah, you can vote the poll. I don't know how many options you can vote, probably just one. I'm gonna choose like the 2, 3 most voted and add them. If they, let's say 2 most voted, I add them, and then we see if everybody wants me to add the tarot cards. Oh, can I watch the poll as it goes? Sorry, I'm a noob. Darkest Ladies and tarot cards. Okay, I played already with the Darkest Ladies. So what I want to tell you is that let me know if in case I ever freeze or something, because the only preview I see is a little bit like laggy, so I don't know that. But what I wanted to tell you is that we're gonna be playing with the app. Someone in the comments suggested, I think John, in the comments suggested that I could use an app, and I just wanted to show the app how it works. It's pretty easy, to be honest. Let me see if I can show you how it works. So see, you have the app that can build the deck. So you go to Black Sonata Companion, and you click create stealth deck, something like that, and you choose between 5 levels of difficulty. I chose the middle one. The Dark Lady is allowed to stay in the same place more than 1 turn, so it's already a little bit harder. So let's see how that goes. And And yeah, so you basically build the deck checking the first letter, and you build the deck in this order. So this is a way for you to never use, to have a lot of variability also in how you build the deck, in case you play the game so much that you memorize what is the path of the Dark Lady throughout London, which can happen, I don't know, could happen. But this is the app. I can show you also the what it does. It's a deck builder. These are the options that I was telling you. Very easy, with 29 cards. Easy, 27. Medium, we have 25. I think we have 26 today. The Dark Lady can linger, which means she can stay in the same place. And then there is hard, where it's selecting also most ambiguous card and only 23 cards, and very hard with 22 cards. And then you click on generate new deck. Then there is info, tipping, and there is scoring, but the scoring is not complete with all the expansions, I think, so I never use it. I score it manually. So this is the app in case you were curious about it. Beep. That's gone. I think I'm gonna close the app because I am scared that BlueStacks is gonna crush my laptop because it's a very heavy thing. Okay, so I think I can end the poll. I don't like this. So the poll is basically saying 40, 20, 20, 20. I have a feeling that the I have a feeling that you could see what were the, like, how much percentage was while you were voting. So you kind of made it so that it would tie, and I would play with all of them. I don't know. Did I play with all of them? Is that dumb? It's gonna be hard. It's probably like gonna be very hard, but we can lose, right? We can lose, and we can show a little bit of chaos here, I guess. So we're gonna be playing with the Darkest Ladies. Yeah, I know, Kumagoro, I know. So we're gonna be playing with the Darkest Ladies. So I already shuffled the Darkest Ladies before, but I'm gonna shuffle just in front of you because why not? This is gonna be our Darkest Lady. I'm gonna remove all of these, which are the normal Dark Ladies. This is the clue deck, so I'm just gonna shuffle it and put it somewhere. The people demand all. The people demand that I lose. That's what you demand. I mean, at least I have the tarot cards, right? Which is something. You don't even know what the tarot cards are, because I think this is my friend that doesn't even like board games, kind of. So tarot cards here. Fog deck was already shuffled, and then Blazonry. I'm gonna shuffle also the Blazonry. We super believe in you. Thank you. So this is going to be our Blazon. I don't think I should place it on top of her because I need to... this is gonna be confusing, is it not? I think the Blazon is gonna be here. And then these are gonna be the Blazonry card. And then I'm gonna be placing only two in directions because I'm scared. So it would help to know... like which letters I have in the deck, though this is gonna be a little bit complicated. But I think, do I have an N? I don't. I clearly don't. Oh, I have it. I have the N. So N is acquired. Do I have an S? Yes, S is acquired. Okay, these go out. In direction have been included. Oh, I was about to shuffle the stealth deck. So I'm gonna cut the stealth deck in front of you. I don't know, a couple of times. 1, 2. Oh, did I literally undo what I did? I probably did. Let's do it 3 times. I'm gonna give myself 3. I'm gonna give myself 3 because I don't think we're gonna make it in 2. So I'm gonna be playing the easy version. If I make it in 2, you know, you can say, oh wow, you were great, amazing, look at you. Yep, that's it. And we need to get all the Blazonry tokens here, don't we? So what is new about the Ferryman is that we cannot search in water spaces. So in Blackfriars, Liberty of the Clink, and London Bridge, like literally these cards are not in this deck anymore. Now, the other thing is that to move between Blackfriars or Liberty of the Clink, I have to have the ferry. So I need to move with the ferry. If I'm in Liberty of the Clink and there is no ferry, I can spend one of my actions or one of my turns to call the ferry, and then I can use the ferry, okay? While London Bridge can still be used normally. I think I can also use the ferry to go from Blackfriars to London Bridge if I want to. Or Liberty of the Clink to London Bridge and from London Bridge to any of the other places. But if anybody knows the rules, correct me if I'm wrong. Or should I look at the rules? Should I have looked at that before? Maybe. Maybe. Well, I don't know where are the rules. That's kind of an issue, isn't it? That's okay. We're gonna trust the process here. Where did I place the rules? Because I need the rules for the fair use. Well, for the strange shadows. They're not there. It's fine. And I'm gonna get all the tokens with the numbers because we're playing all in today. Okay. So we know that I also need to shuffle these cards because I need to get these location cards in order. So while before, whenever I stopped in one of the location, I would get the location card. Now I need to get I can get the location cards only the one that is on top of the deck. Liberty of the Clink is such a funny name for a place. Apparently is where the Globe and the Rose play houses are. Which, if anybody knows London better than I do, might say something. Not to me, not to me. The Globe is famous though, no? Is it not? Or any place has something that is called the Globe. Even Stockholm has a place that is called the Globe. So we're gonna have Cripplegate on top, so I think I'm gonna stay where I am. I can choose where to place the Ferryman. I'm gonna place it in Blackfriars. And it's been already 24 minutes and I can finally start playing the game. Sorry. Feel free to give me like tips, recommendation, or anything. I think I can place the clues of the Dark Ladies here. I have a nice little space here. Anyways, we start. The Dark Lady is gonna start from a tree, so she's in a Shoreditch or Clerkenwell, and I think I'm gonna move to Cripplegate. So, sorry, she moves first. Let's not cheat already. She moves first. She moves to a house location, so she's either in Blackfriars, Cripplegate, she's in Bishopsgate, basically almost everywhere. I'm gonna be moving to Cripplegate because I really don't know what I need this card. I cannot even search with if I don't have this card. So I'm gonna get the Cripplegate card, and then we have St. Paul's. Very good, very good. So she's gonna move. So she's gonna move to a tree location. So our girly is going back. Literally. I mean, she might have moved this way, but she's going back to something. And you know what? I'm also gonna go back to St. Paul's because I want the card here, the location card. Now I need to call. Oh, I'm getting lucky again. Look at that. I shouldn't say that because this is a tough. This is a tough thing. The Globe was Shakespeare's theater, I think, or where most often stages. Yeah, right. I think so. I heard this somewhere. I studied English literature at some point in my life. I did. Where was I? She needs to move. Boat. So she's for sure in Blackfriars. Because there's no boat connected here. We know where she is, but we cannot search there because we don't have the Blackfriars location card. I'm gonna go to Cornhill. I have to. I'm gonna go to Cornhill. And now I need to go to Southwark, which is all the way down here. Not nice. She's gonna move to a boat. So now, since the Dark Lady can linger, she can either stay in Blackfriars, or she could have moved to Liberty of the Clink, which apparently, thanks for the digging, it's a famous prison. I'm gonna remove my hat because first of all you don't see it. Second, it's cutting my ears. Okay, great. Do I start going towards Southwark? The problem is that I need to search for her, because otherwise the blasonry is not gonna solve itself here. But I need to go. I need to go to Eastcheap. Is this the shortest path? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes, let's go to Eastcheap. She's moving to a beer location, so she is in Southwark right now, for sure. This is the only beer location connected, and I wish she stayed in Southwark for 2 more turns, but this is not gonna happen. Yeah, the Ferryman is already like... It's already... Oh, you know what? I was never able to search for her in Blackfriars, because the Blackfriars location is not in the game when you play with the Ferryman. I'm gonna go to London Bridge. Theater, huh? So she's back. She's back in Liberty of the Clink. What a coward. What a coward. I'm gonna go to Southwark. Please. Yes. So when I go to Southwark, I'm gonna add the Southwark location card here. And now she's at the beer location, so she can back to Southwark for sure. Shoshi. Cool. So what do we do now with the blasonry? Instead of placing a fog card, we're gonna place a blazon card under. So we're gonna search for the Dark Lady for our turn, and we're gonna slide a blasonry card under here, and then we take the beer location card, we take the Southwark card here, and we slide them together, and then she's here. I hate from hate away she threw, and saved my life, saying, not you. The Dark Lady's there, we found her, haha. I mean, that was kind of obvious, I threw it in the wrong pile. So we take this back, and now we're gonna get a clue. By the way, once we finish all this pile, we're gonna get 2 of these clues. Now, if you watched my video with the Darkest Ladies, you know that I prefer starting with the side that gives me what are the symbols. So let's take a clue, and we're gonna use it on this side here, because this side is gonna tell me, when flipped, the whole reveals the number of these icons present. If you forgot, or if you don't know, the Darkest Ladies not only have 3 symbols behind there, because each Dark Lady is represented by 3 symbols, but you also need to guess the correct order of the symbols on the Darkest Ladies card. So that's something. And to guess the order, you need to use this side of the card, but to guess which are the symbols, you're gonna get this side of the card. And since this other side is gonna give you information on for both things, so which symbols are on the card and the order, but they're gonna give it combined, it's gonna give a sum of the correspondences. I don't wanna use this first because this is gonna confuse me too much. So I'm gonna use this side, and what I do is taking the Darkest Lady card, I slide it behind, and then it's gonna give me a 1. So I know that one of the symbols that were on the other side of the card, so I'm gonna place this back. So only one of these 4 symbols is in the game or behind the Darkest Lady card, okay? So either she has connection to royalty, she has children, she lives an amorous life, or she's married. She cannot have them all. Imagine she has children, but she's not married. Escandalo, escandalo. It's time for a little bit of spritz to celebrate. Oh, I totally forgot. Do you hear the sound? There should be a sound for when we are triumphant and get a clue. Because that's my thing, right? Last time I did a live, we had the crows. Now, she's gonna flee. She's only gonna flee for 1. What it means that she's gonna move for 1. And so she's gonna go to a boat location, which is either this or London Bridge. And now it's her turn again, so she's gonna move again. Oh! She might be in Eastcheap. She might be in Eastcheap. Should I search again? I think I should search again, and the reason is that I need to add a lot of blasonry cards. She's probably in Eastcheap, to be honest, but... because she already bounced back and forth between Southwark and Liberty of the Clink. But I'm gonna search anyways, because I need a lot of this blazonry card to guess the blazon. You're gonna see, if you don't know what the blazonry is, you're gonna see how it works. But I'm gonna place a blazonry card. I'm gonna search for her. This is probably stupid, but you know, we like to do stupid things. I'm gonna do this and flip. Yeah, she's not there. Pretends to be shocked, huh? Pretends to be shocked. But at least we added the blazonry card in the deck, and we need a lot of these cards to deduct the blazonry. So she's gonna flee again. So now she's in a coin location. So she's either in Cornhill or in London Bridge. And now it's a new turn, and she always moves first during a turn. So now she's in a beer location. So she... Oh, sorry, she was in Eastcheap. So, oh yeah, she could have been in both, right? Because after she was in Eastcheap, she could have moved to both. Am I doing something wrong? No, it's correct. Now she's in a beer location. She could be in Southwark again. Should I? You could use the crows for when you don't find her. I removed them. Sorry. I had like some sad trumpets, but then I thought, you know, it's kind of like lame. I'm a lame, you know, with these kind of dad jokes. It's not dad joke, but it's like, you know, I'm not a lame person. I don't want to be a lame person. Anyways, Southwark. I'm gonna search for her. You know, I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm gonna search for her. I'm gonna be in Southwark all day, every day, all day. So let's search for her. What do you think? Is she gonna be there or not? You have like 10 seconds to say yes or no. I'm gonna see it like after I already revealed, because there's a 20 seconds delay. She's not there. No, she was in Eastcheap again. Well, oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. So, thanks for the trust, by the way. So yeah, she's fleeing for one, and now she's in a coin location. So she's either here or here. It seems like she's always bouncing back and forth. And now it's her turn, so she's gonna move to a cross. So she could either be... Should I search for her again? She could be in Southwark, in Bishopsgate, or in St. Paul's. I'm gonna search for her. But the reason is very easy. I want to search for her a lot of times when I have the opportunity to put a lot of this blazonry in the first pass. Because in the second pass, we're gonna get to reveal these cards, and I really need... Not that I'm terrible at this game. No one's terrible at this game. We just need practice. I'm gonna search for her again. You know, I'm not scared. Ashamed. Why would I be ashamed? So she's not there. Predictable. But you know the drill now. So she was in one of the other two locations. She's gonna flee for one. And now she's in a house location, so she could have stayed here, or she could have moved to Cripplegate, or she could have moved to Blackfriars. And now she's moving again, because it's a new turn. So she's in a cross location, so she could have stayed in Bishopsgate, or she could have moved back to St. Paul's, or went to Clerkenwell. Okay, now we need to go towards Shoreditch. That's literally what we have to do. So I'm gonna move to London Bridge, and she's gonna move to house location. So literally, she's making fun of me, isn't she? I'm gonna move to Eastcheap, and then she's gonna go to a cross location. Yeah, see? It's always doing the same thing. What is happening? I see why the up is fun now, because it's unexpected what she's doing here. It's very unexpected. So again, she could have stayed in Bishopsgate, or moved to St. Paul's, or to Clerkenwell. I'm gonna move to Bishopsgate, you know? Because I need to go towards Shoreditch. So now she's gonna move, and she's gonna go to a theater. So she could be in Shoreditch, or she could be in Blackfriars. That's all. She cannot be anywhere else. Should I use my tarot cards to try and stop her, to see if she's in Shoreditch? I think it's kind of unlikely that she stayed in Bishopsgate all this time. I think she's in Blackfriars right now. Okay. Nope. I'm not gonna use a Tari card. I'm just gonna move to Shoreditch and get this location card. And then I need to go to Bishopsgate. Very close, very close. Yes, yes. She's gonna move. She's either in Bishopsgate, in Cripplegate, or in Liberty of the Clink. So, Liberty of the Clink, she can literally be in all of the 3 locations. I'm pretty sure she's in Liberty of the Clink. I think she was in Blackfriars before, and she's now in Liberty of the Clink. She's not in Shoreditch anymore. I'm gonna go to Bishopsgate. I'm literally gonna go to Bishopsgate to get the card. Pew! Got it. Clerkenwell. This is so far. This is so far. Okay, she's moving to a cross location, huh? So she's probably in Southwark right now. She could be in St. Paul's, or she can be in Clerkenwell. Or she could have stayed in Bishopsgate. I don't think it's smart for me to search, is it? I really do not think it's smart for me to search. I mean, actually, maybe I should search. Maybe I should fail one more time, but at least I add another blazon. This is gonna be a fail, but I wanna add blazon. I wanna add blazon. I'm just afraid I'm gonna run out of fog cards, but I added the easier fog cards, so maybe it's not gonna happen. So, I'm gonna search. I'm gonna add... Because now the penalty for searching and failing is not that bad, because we only have 1 clue. So she's only gonna flee for 1. Otherwise, when we have more clues, she's gonna flee for more. So I think it's better to fail at the beginning rather than later. So, she's gonna be, phew, not there. So shall thou feed on death, that feeds on men, and that once dead, there's no more dying then. Well, that was clear, but she's gonna flee for 1, because we still only have 1 clue, huh? Oh, now she's in a coin location, so she wasn't here, and since she's now in a coin location, she's surely here, because there's no coin locations are connected to this. So now we know for sure where she is, at least. So she fled for 1, and now she's gonna move again. Beer. She could be in Southwark or in Eastcheap. What are the chances she's... I need to go towards Clerkenwell. Do I even have Eastcheap to search in it? I don't. I cannot even search in Eastcheap. That's so bad. I need to go towards Cornhill. And then try to make my way to Clerkenwell. Because Eastcheap is literally the last card there. And it's one of the best locations to search. So yeah, she's gonna move. Cross. So she's either staying here, or she moved to Bishopsgate. According to my theories, she's kinda here, isn't she? I could use a Tari card to stop her from moving and go to Bishopsgate and search for her. Am I missing something? Please tell me if I'm missing something. Probably no one. Not many people are understanding what I'm doing. Please, tell me. Am I missing something? I don't want to waste the Tari cards. It's gonna be so precious later. I'm gonna go to Cripplegate. I'm lost. No, don't be lost. She's in one of these 2 locations, but I could use a Tari to stop her. But I'm going to Cripplegate instead. No, no Tari, no Tari. Okay, she's either in London Bridge or Cornhill right now. gonna feel so bad if she's actually in Cornhill right now. But I have a feeling she isn't. And I don't want to use one of my tarot cards because they're kind of bad. They're kind of bad when you flip them. They're good to use also when you are certain about what you're doing, which I'm not. I'm gonna go to Clerkenwell. I'm gonna go to Clerkenwell. And then she's gonna move to either Bishopsgate, Cripplegate, or Liberty of the Clink. She was in Cornhill. Because from London Bridge, she could have not moved to Liberty of the Clink. So she was for sure in Cornhill. At least I get the Clerkenwell card. What do I do now? Should I try to get her in Cripplegate? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use a tarot card to stop her from moving. And then I'm gonna place this down here. At least we get rid of this card because I don't like it. And then we're gonna... Sorry. Yeah, she did her turn. She's gonna... No, wait. How does this work? She did her turn. During my turn, I put the tarot card. And then I move to Cripplegate. Now she does her turn and she slides the tarot card. And then I'm gonna search for her. Putting a blasonry card under here. And then I'm going to search in Cripplegate. Please be there. Please be there. Yes! Yes! Make but my name thy love, and love that still. And then those loves me, for my name is Will. You were right, Kumagoro. You were right all along. I should have used the tarot card. And I did. Now, after being in denial for so long. Okay, so we're gonna get a new clue, and again I'm gonna use the clue to look at which symbols are on the card. So I'm gonna do this side, even though there's basically nothing in common here except the crown. If this is a 3, we have some information. It's probably not gonna be a 3. If this is a 3, we have a lot of information, to be honest. But basically, I'm gonna slide this card under, then I'm gonna look at it. It's a 2. It's always a 2. It's a 2. So, I actually should have placed a 1 here. Whoops. And a 2 here. So we know we have 2 of the symbols from the Dark Lady from here, and 1 here. Now, if the crown was in common, can the crown be in common? Let's think about this, because if the crown is in common, it means that it cannot be the child, it cannot be the heart, and it cannot be the ring, right? And in that case, if the crown is in common here and we have 2, it means that 2 of these are in the combo. That one of these is in the combo and the other 2 are not. It is still possible. It is still possible. So we still cannot draw any conclusion yet, unfortunately, about the crown. She's gonna flee. She's gonna flee. Now she's gonna flee for 2. So the first card she's gonna flee for is the Blazon. Then these are countdown cards. So this is gonna tell us that we can go through the deck 3 times, because I'm playing the easy version. So I'm just gonna flip it to 2. I shouldn't have looked at the card under. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have looked at it. But I did it. So she's gonna flee for 2. So this is the second card that she's gonna flee for, right? Yeah. So she fled for 2, and now she is in a house location. So I know that she's in either in Bishopsgate, in Cripplegate, in Blackfriars, or in Liberty of the Clink. Could she have gone to Liberty of the Clink in 2 movements? No, she could have not. So she's not in Liberty of the Clink. For sure. No, it doesn't. I didn't count that. I took the Blasonry card and and the other one that I accidentally saw, because the blazon was on top, so that counts as a fleeing card. So yeah, I didn't count the countdown card. But now it's her turn again, so she's gonna, I mean, it's a new turn, so she starts. She's gonna go to a 3 location, so she's either gonna be in Clerkenwell, in Shoreditch, and that's it. These are the options. I think I'm gonna have to move towards Eastcheap, don't I? Let's go to Shoreditch, right? Let's go to Shoreditch. Why not? Now she moves to a boat, so she's for sure in Blackfriars. I mean, this is the same sequence at the beginning, so that we had at the beginning, so I know she's gonna go kind of like this way, no? Did I forget? I never moved between Liberty of the Clink and Blackfriars, right? No, I don't think I did. I'm gonna go to Bishopsgate. At this point, it's better to go to Eastcheap, right? So she's gonna move to another boat, so she's either staying in Blackfriars or going to Liberty of the Clink. But I'm pretty sure then she's gonna draw beer, if I don't remember wrong. Now I'm gonna go to Eastcheap, and I'm gonna get the last location card. When I get the last location card with the Darkest Ladies, I'm gonna get 2 clues from the clue deck. So the first one is still gonna be on this side to understand which are the symbols. Let's see if this is gonna help us out a lot. So I slide it with this side up. Pew! It's a 2. Usually the 2 is not amazing as a clue, to be honest. But let's see. So if this is a 2... What is this telling me? These 2 are 2s. How do I... maybe if I do something like this. What? The crown is in every single one of this. But I don't think it's telling me much, because if the crown was there, then we don't have this, we don't have this, and we don't have this, because there will be only one of this. And if we have 2 here, it means that it can be only one between this, so the writer, the child, and the heart, but we know it's not the child and the heart. We know it's not the child and the heart, so it would have to be the this one. And then if this is a 2, it means that this is the crown and the writer, so it cannot be the music and the link. So this just proved that we for sure don't have the crown, 100%, because otherwise we wouldn't have a third symbol to be able to put here, right? This is, yeah, it cannot be. So the crown is out. At least we got something. At least we got something. Okay, if it's not the crown, so it cannot be both the child and the heart. So it can be only one of these 2. Can it be none of those 2? Let's try. If it wasn't the child and the heart, it means that we have for sure the wedding ring from this card. And it means that in this case, oh no, it cannot be none of them. It needs to be at least one of them. It has to be at least one of them. Okay. So if it has to be at least one of them, I usually do something like this. Sorry, duck. And I also know that since the crown cannot be here and only one of these is included, I know that she's a writer, 100%. Our girl is in culture. Our girl is in culture. And I know since this cannot be the crown, and this is for sure the writer, it can only be one of these 2. So it is either the link or the music. So we also know, sorry, this should have been flipped. So we also know that she's not wedding ring. Oh, but we should have known because one of these two has to be included anyways. So we knew that the ring cannot be. So this is where we're at. I think I'm gonna take another clue in the same direction here to understand exactly what are the three symbols. Hopefully, because it's not a given. Can this give me an answer? It has both of these, which is not amazing. I know this is for sure, and I know this is not for sure. So I already know that this is basically gonna give me a 2. One for this and one for one of these two. So this is a horrible clue, so I'm gonna use it this other way. Because, I mean, I have to, right? So, let's see. Flip! It's a 0! It's a 0! Okay, if this is a 0, it means that this is a 0. So how does this work? This is gonna give me, as a result, the sum of how many symbols are there. So if the note was there, it would have been a 1. If the note and the crown was there, it would have been a 2. Plus, if they are in the right order in the sequence, it's gonna give me another 1. So if the note was in the sequence and was the first symbol on the Dark Lady card, that would have counted as 1 because the note is there, plus 1 because it's in the right position. Knowing that it is a 0, I know that none of these three symbols are there, and clearly they're not in the right position. So the note is not there, so I know the link and the writer are there for sure. And now I need to understand which one. Yeah, the crown is out for sure. The crown is out for sure. It has to be out because we... Oh, because you're saying because of this, but also we knew that the crown was out because of all the deduction here, but maybe I was a little bit too fast. Okay, this is all the deductions we can get, I think. I don't think we can have anything about the child and the heart because they're literally together in every single card, so... Okay, did she flee already? Oh no, we got the clues because of the location, so she doesn't need to flee. Okay, so I can try to re-explain. Let's remember. But I want to re-explain because so if the crown was there, we were sure that the crown was there, right? If the crown is there and we know that this is a 1, it means that it cannot be the child, it cannot be the heart. It cannot be the child, it cannot be the heart, and it cannot be the ring, okay? And these three are viable options, okay? Now, we know that 2 of these are here. So we know 1 is the crown, and 1 is one of the others. But we know already that the heart is not possible because this was here, and only 1 is here. So the heart is not possible, the child is not possible, so it has to be the writer, right? So we know the writer is here, for sure. But if we know that this card is a 2 also, and we have the crown and the writer here, it means that both the note and the link are out. If all of them are out and there's no third symbol, it means that the assumption that we started from, which was the crown is one of them, is out. The crown cannot be in the sequence. I hope it's clear now. So now I think this was the situation. We know she's a writer. We know she has link to Shakespeare, but we don't know if she has children or she has an amorous life. No, I think they're kind of connected. So now she's either in... I think she's gonna move towards Southwark. So I'm gonna go to London Bridge. We see? Yes, she's in a beer location, so I'm sure she's in Southwark, because the only beer locations are Eastcheap and Southwark. So she's in Southwark for sure. This is an excellent time to use a tarot card. So I'm gonna use... So she moved, I'm gonna move to Southwark, okay? Then I'm gonna use a tarot card. So now she's gonna move for 1, but she's actually gonna slide the tarot card under. And now she stayed in Southwark for sure. So I can search for her in Southwark. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So take a blazon, put it under, And then I'm gonna take the south work. Shbam! She's there. She's there. We hate this. We read this so many times. We hate. Okay, this is out. We are going to get another clue. Now, let's look at this. This will give us information about the children, for sure. This is gonna give us information about the link, and that's it. If the link is in the right position. But I kinda don't care at the moment. I think I want to know if the children are there. Because we already know everything about the other three, right? The only thing is that if we had both of the symbols, it would have been bad. So let's figure out if she has children or she has an amorous life. And then we're gonna figure out their priorities later. Am I using it in the right way? Yes. Shbam! 1. So I don't think she has children, does she? Because she has connection to Shakespeare. So if this is a 1, she cannot have children. So she has an amorous life. Gotcha! This can be out. All of this, and we still haven't even started the blasonry. This is wild. Wild. This is a clue. This is gonna be a 1. I think all of these are now useless because we figured out this puzzle. So I don't know if I want to keep them here, but I can do that and maybe remove them if it gets too cluttered. Now she's gonna flee for 5 because we have 5 clues. So she's gonna flee for 1, 2. Now we have a blasonry card. So she fled for 2. And what we're gonna do when we have a blasonry card, we basically slide a fog card under. We need to remember that she fled for 2. I think I'm gonna just do this for now. And we're gonna take this blasonry card, okay? We're gonna figure it out later. And now she's gonna flee for 3, 4, 4. Okay, we have another blason. So I'm gonna take a fog card, slide it under. And take this, and she's gonna flee for the 5th movement. And now she's in a coin location. So she's either here or here. With 5 movements, she could have moved literally anywhere. So, and I think I'm also gonna do her first movement now because I am gonna forget otherwise. So first movement she's gonna do is another blason card. So we slide a fog card under. And we take another blason. Now we're gonna start deducting the blasonry cards. And hopefully 3 are gonna be enough. But I don't think so. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I also need these tokens for the blasonry. How am I gonna do that? I think I can just place it on top. Yeah. Okay, so how does the blasonry work? When you have the blasonry card, you basically flip them and you align the blasonry here, okay? So we know that this is a 3. We know this is a 3, and we know this is a 3, and we know this is a 2. Okay, so the 2, I think I can place it here, and the 3s are gonna stay here for now. Okay, what is the goal? The goal is understanding which kind of shield she has behind this card. So which kind of blason, which kind of symbols she has. If these are 3 and if this is 3 and this is 3, it means that at least 2 of them need to be in common. For sure, they need to be in common. So we know for sure she has the flower and she has the green one, because these are the ones that are in common. Actually, it's not true, because it could be like these 3. No, it cannot be. They need to be in common, right? Yeah, they need to be in common. So we know she has these 2 for sure. Also, on the other side, they have different ways. So, for example, they could combine like this, or they could combine like this, or they could combine like this. There's a million ways they can combine, okay? Then we know she either has the horse or the cross, and she either has the star or the lion. Now, one thing is that the horse and the star are mutually exclusive because they are one on the other side of the other. Same goes for the lion and the tower. Okay? So this is an information that is very important. Now, we know here we have two symbols in common, okay? So we know for sure the two symbols in common are the flower and the green thingy, is it not? Because they have to be there. Because if this is a 3 and this is a 3, right? Am I doing something wrong here? Can it be something like 1, 2, 3? No, it cannot be. Otherwise it would be 6 different symbols. Right? I don't know. So we know for sure that it's not the tower. The tower is out. And we know for sure the star is out. Okay? So if the star is out, we know for sure that the third symbol here is the lion. The lion is here. Okay. Is this all we know? This is all we know. I mean, it could be the star. Oh, it cannot be the star. It cannot be the horse here. Because the horse would take the place of the lion. It's the only way the horse could fit. So I think we solved this. I think we did. Didn't we? Because for sure, if the star is not there, we have the lion. And the lion can only go in this position. And in this case, the horse can only go in this position. Sorry, the horse can only go in this position. But if it's already occupied by the lion, this is the blazon. Now, if we reveal this and this is wrong, we lose. So, it better not be wrong. Bam! Correct! Nice. Nice. I forgot to do it a million times. Okay, we solved the blazon, and the blazon was stopping us from confronting the Dark Lady. Until we solved this riddle, we could have not won the game confronting the Dark Lady, understanding what are all these symbols. So now that the blazons are out, please go out. Thank you. I don't want to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye. The 3 can stay here. Now we did all her fleeing, all her movement, all her things. Now she's in a fog location, which means we have no idea where she is. But it's for sure a location where we searched. And we didn't find her. So I'm pretty sure she's in Eastcheap, isn't she? Because we searched a bunch of times in Southwark and she wasn't there when we had the beer. So she must have been in Eastcheap instead. I don't know if this makes sense. But I'm gonna go to London Bridge. I cannot search in London Bridge because this location is out when you're playing with the Ferryman. I'm not using the Ferryman at all because I'm not using this connection, I think. I hope I didn't cheat. So I'm gonna... Now she's gonna move. She's in a coin location. So she could even be in London Bridge. Oh, so she stayed where she... Oh, no. Because the fog card, I didn't know where she moved. But now she's either in Cornhill or London Bridge. Doesn't really matter because I cannot search in London Bridge, so I don't even have the doubt here. I think I'm gonna go to Eastcheap. Should I go to Eastcheap though? I think yes. Because I think now it's one of the times that we searched in Southwark and she's gonna be in Eastcheap. This is gonna be a blazon card under here. Yup. Okay, so this goes here. This goes away because we already solved it. I'm pretty sure she's in Eastcheap right now. Like 99% sure. She could be in Southwark, but... Okay. Now we cannot search in Eastcheap anymore because there's a fog card. When there is a fog card, you cannot search for her here. But I can play one of the fog cards, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. When you play a fog card, you slide a new fog card under the fog card that you're playing, and you read what the fog card says. The sun itself sees not till heaven clears. Discard this card and reveal a new clue card. One of the best ones, yes. So we're gonna get a clue, we're gonna get a clue. So this clue is gonna give us information about the heart and about the link. That's good. About the order of the heart and the link. So you're gonna finally get to see how this works, kind of, hopefully. So I'm gonna slide it here like this, and then bam, 4. We got it. We got it, guys. This is a 4. 4 is like the best thing that could ever happen, because the 4 means that I know for sure. Thanks, Jared. Thank you. I know the 4 is super lucky, isn't it? Because I know the crown is not there, so I know that the link is there and in the right position, so it counts as 2. And the heart is there and in the right position, so it counts as 2. And the rider is... So these are our priorities. Of course, riding is our priority. Then having relationships with, like, connection to Shakespeare can be relevant, but not as much as being, you know, your own boss and, you know, being a rider. Having an amorous life, not that relevant. Work over love. Work over love. Okay. So now it's her turn. She's gonna move. She's in a house location, huh? So she could be in Liberty of the Clink or in Bishopsgate. I'm pretty sure she's in Bishopsgate. So why don't we use a tarot card for that? If I use a tarot card right now and it's wrong, she's gonna flee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, oh, I can remove this deck here. If she flees for 6, so be it, you know? So be it. So I'm gonna move to Bishopsgate, and I'm gonna place a tarot card on top. Now it's her turn. She's gonna slide the tarot card under. And now she's again in a house location. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna search in Bishopsgate. What do you think? Is she gonna be there? Is she gonna be there? I need to slide the fog card under this. Because now that the blazon is done, I don't need to slide a blazonry card anymore. So I just slide the fog card. Which is how the normal game works. If... So... Reveal! Oh, no. No, don't do this to me, Dark Lady. I mean, I got lucky with the 4. I got lucky with the 4. It's fine. She's gonna flee for 1,000 step. It's okay. And I used my last tarot card. Amazing. Amazing. So she's gonna flee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. She's gonna flee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna flee for 6. Oopsie. Now we have the blazon card, so we need to slide a fog card under. If we run out of fog card, we lose. And I only have 3 left. But this goes away. And now it's her turn. We have no idea where she is right now. Now it's her turn. She's gonna move for 1. She's in a coin location. She could be in Cornhill. She could be in London Bridge. Now let's think about this. If she draws a coin, she stays there. If she draws a boat, I know for sure she's in London Bridge. If she draws a beer, I don't know where she's going. If she draws a cross, I literally have no idea where she's going. If she draws a house, I have no idea where she's going. It's terrible. I'm gonna go to East Chip. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Beer! Is she in Southwark? She's probably in Southwark. Because we searched so many times in Southwark and she wasn't there. She's probably in Southwark. Because I know she was bouncing around a couple of times here. I'm not gonna search for her in East Chip. We're gonna have to remember this. Because I want to check it later. She had a coin. I'm gonna go to London Bridge. So she's either in Bishopsgate or she stayed in Southwark right now. I'm gonna go to Southwark. She's in a coin location. So I think she moved now. No! I'm gonna stay in Southwark. Tarot card. Tarot card means that we need to read what it says and reveal. Reveal it and do what it says. Discard the top card from the fog deck. Are we gonna lose because of the fog cards? I think we are. Because now Blazon, this is gonna go here. This goes away. Are we gonna lose because of the fog cards? So she moved to a fog location, so I don't know where she is. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna stay here. And now she... Okay. We are down to 1. So would we have lost if we started from 2? No, we would have had... Yeah, we would have lost. But we're playing in easy mode, you know? This doesn't count, so now she's in a 3 location, huh? So she was in his chip at the times. I should have searched there. Well, let's go up. London Bridge. She's in a house, so she's... Oh, I know she's gonna come this direction. No, you would turn to 0 and you would do the last cycle. That's true. Too many Blazons. Oh, you started on 3. No, this would be your last pass if you started on 2. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have lost. I cannot search in this location, so it's kind of useless that I stay there. 3. So she's back here, or here. I mean, in these 2. I'm gonna move to... Bishopsgate. I don't think this is gonna help me. She's in a boat. Yeah, I mean... So she's in Blackfriars for sure. I think she's gonna go to... Oh, I should have gone to Cornhill. She's gonna do St. Paul's. No, maybe not. I'm gonna go to Cornhill. She's in another boat, so she either stayed in Blackfriars or she's in Liberty of the Clink. I'm starting to feel the stress. The pressure, because I only have 1 attempt. I cannot fail. I'm gonna stay in Cornhill. Tarot card. If this says discard the top card of the fog deck, we're toast. Oh, but we're toast anyways, because we have the Blazon. We lost. Discard the top card from the fog deck and perform its action. Let's see. Reveal a new clue card. But this goes back into the... This goes back at the bottom of the deck, because it doesn't say discard. I mean, the clue card is kind of useless because it's just gonna confirm 2. It's just gonna confirm what we already know. No? Oh, I took it from the wrong side. Yeah, I took it from the wrong side. So this is just gonna confirm. Oh, the tarot card told me to discard. That's true. But I mean, I had another Blazon here. I would have lost anyways. No! We were correct, for sure. Because we had the link and the heart here. I went too hard on the Blazon, didn't I? But anyways, now I should place a fog card under here, but I don't have it. So I can't. Even if I had it, then I need a fog card to search for her. So I cannot search for her anymore. So this is officially my first loss on the channel for Black Sonata, which was expected. We added all the modules. Come on. I went too hard on the... I know, but... Yeah. Now, we're gonna check who's the darkest lady, though. Let's see. Rider, connection to Shakespeare, an amorous life. It's Anne Watterly. Watterly! I want to check if the card that before I said, no, she's not in Eastcheap, if she actually was in Eastcheap. This card here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this card here. She was in Eastcheap! I know that Eastcheap is as the hole down there. I lost because I don't trust myself. Oh, sorry, this works like this. She was in Eastcheap. No! No, no. It's okay. We're gonna read who Anne Watley is because the game also comes with a lovely book. Lovely book. Thank you. Blasonry makes it a lot harder because I'm always scared of the blasonry, and I could have gone a little bit more light-handed with blasonry. I think the first time I played with blasonry, it took like 6 or 7 cards because they kept giving me no information to add to what I had. Now with like 3 cards I had it. So I think a good middle ground with the blasonry is that you're gonna need around 4 cards, while with the Darkest Lady you also need like this many. I think always like, except last time, like when I trained playing the Ferryman, I only played once with the Ferryman, which I clearly never use the Ferryman here in this game, but I did it in 4 clues because one of the clues was a 4 again, and the other were like all 3s or something, so I got super lucky. Unless you're really unlucky, for Blazon should be enough. I don't know, maybe I was stupid and I didn't get it, but I remember there were at least 6. At least 6. So, I don't know why, but Anne Watley and Anne Hathaway are together. The first of the Dark Ladies, Anne Watley, may never have existed. In 1582... Wow. We're chasing someone that doesn't even exist. That's why we couldn't find her. That's why we couldn't confront her. That's why we lost. She doesn't even exist. In 1582, the Episcopal Register at Worcester, is this the same of the source? I don't think it is. Worcester records that a marriage license was granted to W.M. Shakespeare. Oh, they abbreviate like the boomers. To marry Anne Watley in the village of Temple Grafton. The same month, William Shakespeare, aged 18. Aged 18? I mean, people got married early. Married Anne Hathaway, aged 26. What is this sorcery? Why are you old? I thought in the old ages, like, you know, like the woman was always younger. And she came from Shuttery. Some authors have claimed that Shakespeare was in love with one girl, Watley, but was forced to marry another, Hathaway. Just like every good tragic love story. Because she was pregnant to him. Shakespeare, you put this on yourself, to be honest. It's not like she got married because of the Holy Spirit. Shakespeare's lost love, Anne Watley, would then form the model for his Dark Lady. Could be. However, most scholars now attribute Watley's existence to a clerical error, since the spelling of the names was notoriously fluid at the time. Yeah, I mean, it's too close. Shakespeare himself spelled his own name differently in every one of his half-dozen surviving autographs. Oh, maybe that's why he had the X. So, we have a portrait of Anne Watley, but it's probably Girolamo Casio by Giovanni Boltraffio. How is Girolamo looking like Anne Watley? What is going on? How is this Girolamo? This portrait, painted in 2010 by Roger Bryan Dunn, is based on a 1706 sketch by Nathaniel Curzon that is thought to depict Shakespeare's wife, Anne Hathaway. Could be. Let me read the comments. Worcester, I think. Oh, Worcester. The ferryman makes it easier to complete the location. What are you saying, Magoro? I have to go in order. In the normal game, you just go in all the location. Wherever you stop, you just get the location card. You don't have to go in order. When you do it with the ferryman, you have to go in order. So it doesn't make it easier to complete the locations. It doesn't. Don't. The South Corridor is a great place to corner the Dark Lady. I think these are very ambiguous locations, to be honest. The Blackfriars and Liberty of the Green, because they have 3 symbols each. Unless she's doing both, and she's moving every single time, you're not very sure. Here, I love like these locations here, though they can be ambiguous, because once you start doing coin, beer, coin, beer, you don't know exactly where she is. So it was a very unusual to marry older women. I know. Girolamo was a beautiful boy. He was. You have fewer locations. I know I have fewer locations, but I have to uncover them in order. Like, I was here and then I had to go all the way to Southwark, I think. I think I was in Cripplegate and I had to go all the way to Southwark. In that case, I would have unveiled 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. While no, because then I had to go up to Shoreditch, then to Clerkenwell, and then go back to Eastcheap. Don't accuse me of playing an easy game. I'm just joking. That's true. Cool. Now, I think you've seen, I don't know, I posted a video about all my favorite deduction games. I don't know what you think about them. I love them all. I love deduction games, as you might have seen. These had 3 layers of deduction. Actually, 4 layers of deduction, like the symbols, the order, and the blazon. No, maybe only 3. Oh, and the hidden movement. These basically had like kind of 4 layers of deduction. Not to brag. I lost anyway, so what am I bragging about? And yeah. So I got a few games, as per usual. I got Mansion of Madness. I got They're Not Deduction. I got Legends of Under, which I don't think it will ever see the light on this channel, because I don't even know if I'll ever gonna play it, but it was cheap, so I got it. But I remember C4. If you don't follow C4, Kumagoro, I told you to follow C4, but anybody else, it's spelled Ceephor, I think. He's a great guy. Like, I watched a lot of his videos. Now he's not doing that many videos, but if you don't know him, because I love all the games he plays. He used to play, now he doesn't do that many anymore. And I remember it was very puzzly, so I'm very curious about Legends of Under, but let me know if you played it. And yeah, I have so many. I need to do the Witcher Old World. I don't like it that much in a lot of players, but I think solo it could be amazing. I really love the combat of the game. Yeah, see, Legends of Under was good. I don't remember anything about Legends of Under, and it's good that I don't remember anything, because I don't want to remember anything when I play that game. What other games do I have to play? So many. I wanted to do a live with Marvel Champions. I wanted to do, if you care about Marvel Champions. Oh, I have to play the Drowned City. I got the Investigator expansion for Arkham Horror Drowned City, which is a money pit, so never play Arkham Horror the card game, please. So I have to play that. Did you get it? In Italy it's already arrived, the Drowned City, so I hope you got it and you're playing it. So many things to do. Corpse of Discovery looks good. I almost backed it. I never backed the games in my life, but the first time I was very tempted was Corpse of Discovery. Then I watched some playthroughs, and I don't know, the excitement went a little bit down for a second. It was cool, but not as cool as I thought, somehow. Or maybe I was watching playthroughs from people that I don't really like, that I'm not gonna mention, that didn't really impress me too much. I don't know, let me know if you back it. It should be available soon. Yeah, I was almost backing that. And then my first backed product was actually Black Sonata, even though I don't know if it counts as a backed project, because this is basically a reprint with the Strange Shadows. I think my first ever Kickstarter backed will be Tiny Epic Dungeon Adventures. It's a weird game. It looks like it was from the 90s, but it's a modern game. You're talking about Andor, and it's not silly fantasy game. It's a puzzle game. Yeah, it really was very puzzly, right? Which to this matter, I feel like I didn't like Gloomhaven, Buttons and Bugs specifically, because it was too puzzly. So I don't know if Andor is gonna give me that kind of frustration, because I remember you need to do some achievements in the right turn, in the correct turn, otherwise it wouldn't work. So that's something that I don't know, maybe I'm gonna hate Andor, but it's only 5 scenarios, so we'll see. Then A Friend as Tidal Blades 2, we need to play that. So much, so many games, it's insane. Oh, it was much less strict than Buttons and Bugs, thank God. I hated Buttons and Bugs, the fact that the rulebook in box is only 40% of the total rules. Yeah, yeah, the rulebook is not the best, but I mean, you can't summarize a game like Gloomhaven in a tiny box, right? They had to find their solution to that, yeah. I don't know, but Buttons and Bugs, I think I'm gonna sell it. I'm very sad. I was very excited about that game. Cool, guys. I think I'm gonna go back to the birthday party, if you don't mind. Then make it a similar size to Black Sonata. I mean, it kind of is. It's just like, you know, it's just a little bit taller. You know what? Why am I not doing? You can see my face a little bit better like this, I think. You can see also my pimples a little bit better like this. I think they're more. I wouldn't say they're the same size, but they're more or less the same size because the box is very tall. Then Black Sonata actually has a bigger box to include all of the expansions. So if you think about it, Black Sonata could fit in the Buttons and Bugs for sure. Probably not with the expansions, but yeah, you can make it a similar size to Black Sonata to have a bigger rule book. I don't know. Also, the Tiny Epic, like all the Tiny Epic games, have like a small box with so much content. It's insane. I'm always impressed. I've seen some streamers that were like, why do you need to always make everything so small and brag about how small it is? I think it's impressive. It's a small game that has a lot of like gameplay in it, and it's small. I mean, that's an advantage. I can bring it to Italy in my luggage every single time, so that's what I can do. Yeah, is it a 3D printed one that you can print 3D? I have a friend, Johanna, that I played Dice Throne with, and I'm gonna play Campfire Delve and so on, that she has a 3D printer, so maybe. But I don't have the Fair Youth expansion, which... It was also funny to me that Shakespeare wrote 150... Oh, I might have said something wrong to my friends if they're watching. 154 sonnets, and 126 speak about the Fair Youth, and the remaining 28 concern a dark lady. Are you obsessed with the Fair Youth, Shakespeare? And also, why are we chasing the dark lady and not the Fair Youth? Probably because, I mean, I know, thematically makes sense, because we kind of know already the identity of the Fair Youth, because they only have 2 options, which is Harry Wriothesley, pronounced Rosley or Risley, or William Herbert. So they only have 2 options, while for the Dark Lady we have all these options here. We have a lot of possible Dark Ladies, so that kind of makes sense. I didn't finish my Spirit, I didn't, but thank you so much. I hope there weren't too many technical difficulties. I wish you a great night, and yeah, see ya, bye bye. How do I close the stream? I don't know. Should I just go to the intro scene back? I don't have like a thanks for watching kind of end screen. So good night, see you, bye bye.